Hi, everyone. Welcome to another session of IQI Canada Evening Talks. This is our third session on our new series, IQI Tech Talks. And today we have another new guest from Malaysia, Hoy Yan. Hi, Hoy Yan. How are you?
Hi, Simran. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's great to finally put a face to our text conversations.
Yeah.
That's great. So for everyone, I'll give a little bit of an introduction about our guest, Hoyan. She is the creative copywriter for Juwai IQI Malaysia. And she's also responsible for social media ads and copywriting for Malaysia, Canada, the Philippines, Australia, Singapore, and Vietnam. That's quite a few countries. Must be a lot of work.
It's great. I like it.
I love to hear that. That's the loving your job. That's the best thing.
Mhm.
So, great. So today, since of course it's your niche, I have a couple of questions for you about copywriting. So what exactly is copywriting? Like in simple terms, how would you explain it?
I would say that copywriting is like the act or form of writing text, but with the purpose of advertising or marketing. So basically, it's like any text or copy that is written with like the ultimate goal to like persuade someone to take a particular action. That is called copywriting. So, for example, like the Facebook advertisement ads that you see, like H&M 50% off, get your deals. That is considered copywriting because the end goal is to like persuade someone to take an action, or maybe like a landing page or a sales page, like sign up for a course. That is also copywriting. Or even emails, like the end they will tell you to like check out this post on my blog. That is also considered copywriting. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh,
Yes.
to look for the sales rather than figuring the good stuff. So, why would you say copyright is important, especially for businesses these days?
I believe that because like now more than ever, a business with like a strong online presence is really crucial for like promoting your business and connecting with customers. Because like, okay, let me tell you like a statistic. Like there are 7.9 billion people in this world, but not only 4.66 billion of them are like active internet users. So that's around like 60% on the world population.
Yeah.
So like think about it, whatever sector you're in, whether you're like a small startup or like or even like an international business, like a really strong online presence can really expand your company's awareness, right, and bring in like so many more customers. So to build a strong online presence, copywriting plays a huge role, right? Like let me just paint a picture for you. So let's just say like you want to buy like a gift for your partner, like maybe like candles. I don't know why I said that, but yes, candles. But like you don't know any good brands, right? So you just go and Google. That's like a common thing. Like everyone does that. So like you Google like for because I'm in China. So I'm in China. I'm in Malaysia. So for example, I'll Google nice candles in Malaysia, and
Yeah.
then like results pop out, right? And then you see like, for example, you see like Bob's candles, and then like Katie's candles, for example, A and B, and then you see under these two examples, you see Bob's candles, they just put in the description, we offer candles with 300 different scents. But compared to Katie's candles, beside her name, she wrote, your friendly candle connoisseur. And then below, she wrote, born out of a dream of evoking memories with scent. Explore our bespoke range of scents for all your gifting needs. Like you can see the difference. Like Bob's candles, you just see that they offer 300 different scents. But with Katie's candles, you see like, oh my gosh, they evoke memories. They explore like so many different kinds of scents for all your gifting needs. Because that's what I need, right? Like I want to gift someone like a candle.
Yep.
So I would definitely choose Katie's candles, because like her writing, her her way of words just like makes me really want to go for it. So yeah, you can see like from this just small part of the internet is just Google. We haven't even explored copywriting on Instagram or like Facebook or LinkedIn. There are so many different parts of the internet that can attract potential clients just through writing. So yeah, so like if oh my gosh, now I'm lost. Okay, so after that you'll be able, like after you Okay, so imagine if like all parts of your customer journey touch points, you have copywriting done, you have good copywriting done, like you have Facebook, you have LinkedIn. People see your brand and they see the value and they see the presence and its credibility and will definitely be drawn to it. So after that, actually, after you have all of the customer journey aspects covered, you can target them with ads which will ultimately really convert them. Like for example, you just search nice candles in Malaysia,
Yeah.
and then like you scroll Instagram, and then random candle ads will pop up, and then you're like, how did
Oh, God,
they,
yes.
And then
Sometimes
that,
it's in my mind, and I'm like,
yes,
why is that popping up? I don't think
yeah,
I looked that up.
yeah. So yeah, I feel like building a really strong online presence is really important because ultimately marketing and sales is like one of the most important elements of like a successful business, right? And I believe like copywriting plays a huge role in that. Yeah.
Of course. I have to say that was an amazing example. I love how you differentiated
Thank you.
between something. Even I wouldn't go for Bob's. I would go for Katie's.
Yes,
So no,
please.
there's actually, in fact, a brand here. I don't know if it's American or just Canadian, with the same
Mm-hmm.
example. But I had a friend whom I wanted to gift a candle actually as a housewarming gift.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
I was so confused. I thought I'll just go to Bath and Body Works, and then I
Uh-huh.
saw this particular shop. I didn't know it existed before. I'm not a candle person, and
Yeah.
I saw it. Basically, they have charms and they have like jewelry hidden inside the candle.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so once you
cute.
like light the candle and it goes down a certain length, you'll see the jewelry. And my friend, for one, is a big Harry Potter fan. So
Uh-huh.
they had a whole range of Harry Potter, and the way they had explained it, I was like, I just want that. That's it.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
don't care if it
gosh.
costs
I
more.
would want it.
Yes. So I completely get it. What you mean? It's like the getting the customers curious as well.
Yes.
Great example. Um,
Mhm.
this brings me to my next question is,
Mhm.
let's say if we were to write a caption or maybe an ad, how should it be written? Like, since we were talking about like getting clients interested, how would you say
Yeah.
these ads should be written?
I would say that there's not actually a black and white answer, but like I can show you like a general one to write a good like social media caption or maybe an ad copy.
Sure.
So like I would like everyone scrolls social media, right?
Yeah.
And so like for something to catch their eye, you only have 7 seconds. Like statistically shown, you only have 7 seconds to catch someone's eye. So if you don't have like a really like wow factor in your caption or even in your picture, like they'll swipe away. So what do you do other than have good copy or have a picture attached to the post? You have to write a hook. So always start your caption with hook. That is like key. So like what would you consider a hook? There are like many types of hooks you can hook your audience in depending like on what product or service you're providing. So like maybe I would say like what benefits your reader? Like what product, like for example, you're selling a product, right? What can benefit your reader? So for example, maybe you can start with like save time and speed up your working progress. So like you can straight away tell them that if you use our product, you will save time and you will speed up your working progress. Or maybe you can hook them with like a shocking factor, like I don't know, 90% of people are distracted because they don't have like a good management app to segregate their work, like something like that. Or maybe even a question, like statistically shown, questions have 150% more clicks when you put it at first. So yeah, so like a hook is really important. So like after you write that hook, then you can introduce your product. But it's not like fixed per se, like you don't have like this structure. But I would say like the hook is really, really important. So after that, probably you can introduce your product, but not in like a super salesy way if that's where you're going. And then you write your USP, like what differentiates yourself from your competition. So hook, introduce your product, and then USB, and then at the end you want them to do something, right? Because copywriting is like the ultimate goal is to persuade someone to perform an action. So you have to write your CTA. Yeah, like for example, save time and better manage your job flow. And then in the end, you would want them, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to sign up to inquire more? Or do you want them to learn more about you? Or do you want, to book an appointment to chat more about it? You have to write in the end. But it really depends on how you want it to be. Do you want it to be salesy, or do you want it to be more storytelling? It's all depending on you and your product and where you are at your customer journey. Because you don't want to bombard people with stuff that they don't even know. So yeah, it really depends on where you are. But I would like to say that there is really no right and wrong in writing a post or an ad copy, because every business works differently. So you can use it as a general guideline, a hook, introduce your product, USP, and call to action. So, but always remember that trial and error, I believe, is the best method of learning what works best for you and your business.
I love that answer. I love how you went systematically. And it's so true with the 7 second thing. I think I heard it somewhere else also. And
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like if I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see something and it's not catchy enough, I'm just like, I'm not gonna read
Yeah.
five
Yes.
paragraph long essay
Yep.
about a product.
That
Like,
is
no.
true.
So that's short
Yeah.
attention span of
Mm-hmm.
millennials. And
Yes. Too short, but yeah,
too short.
that's
I
how it
hate
is.
it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. You have so much information on the internet. You just,
Yeah.
I don't like it, I'll just swipe away.
I know
So
if you start
yeah.
researching something, it's like overwhelming.
Yes.
I think I often, when I go online to research, I get more confused than trying to find an answer.
Oh,
This is way
yeah.
too much.
So much information. Yeah.
So actually, in that regard, my next
Mm-hmm.
question sort of flows in that with technology, like it's advancing, like with AI writers coming into the picture now, would you say that copywriters would be replaced?
Um, Honestly, I believe now, because I have tried quite a few AI writer platforms actually, to test out the market and stuff.
Yeah.
I believe still that AI writers will not replace most creative copywriters, because I believe AI can help, but it doesn't have qualities that human has. Like for example, emotions and empathy. They can't relate to what people actually want to know. It's actually more of us thinking of what people want to know, and then we tell AI writers. So they still can't solely produce things that actually make a good copy, like emotions and empathy. Because honestly, an attractive copy really appeals to emotions, right? Like people that can relate to it. Like for example, if you're you lost your job, AI writers wouldn't know you lose your job, right? You have to still tell them that, okay, I want to target people that are really struggling to find a job, and I want to give them a job, and then only they will write that direction. So yeah, many things that AI writers can't really touch upon, like for example, your brand essence. Like for example, you are a known for IKEA, you have strange names. I mean, it's not strange, but it's strange to us. It's a foreign name.
Yeah.
It has that touch of brand essence in it that not AI writers can duplicate. You have to think about your brand essence, and for more maybe there's your strategy. For example, just now I mentioned customer journey, right? If a person is just new to your product, you have to tailor your message. It can't be one advertisement copy. You can use it on all people on your journey. For example, a new person and a person who has clicked on your Facebook page but has not done anything, that's a different kind of message you want to tell them. Or maybe they've already been through your websites, already added to their shopping cart, but they haven't checked out. So that has a different message to it. And I believe that still strategy thinking is needed when writing copy. And I believe that AI writers have still not yet progressed that far. And I believe that now still, not to mention fact checking. Most AI writers are really notorious for being they make stuff up, and
Okay.
it's randomly out of nowhere. For example, we want to write about our company, IQI Global, and then you put it in AI, they will make up like some random award. We won some award, or like we were established in 1860, and then it's
Okay.
like out of nowhere. So yeah, so honestly, I feel like AI writers are more like assistants, and we have to still fact check, and we still have to think of the bigger picture, and we still have to think of the direction that we want them to be. Yeah, it still requires copywriters to put effort into thinking of the strategy of creating and of editing. Yeah, so I would say like as more jobs get eventually replaced by automation and AI, which is inevitable, but good
That's very
yeah, but good copywriting, still requires like human intelligence, like how to create and how to connect with the audience, because that's what brands need to connect with the audience and then eventually convert them. Yeah, that's what I
absolutely.
believe.
Yeah. I definitely agree with the empathy part.
Yeah.
I mean, one day robots are gonna take over. I mean, that's
Yes.
inevitable, but hopefully not in our lifetime.
Uh-huh. Let's hope not.
Let's hope not. I don't want to live to see that.
Yes, those movies are quite scary.
They are definitely.
Yeah.
But yes, the empathy is something that I believe AI writers do lack.
Mhm.
And um, again, great answer. So I would just say, like, that's all the questions that I had for you. Would you like to say a few words for our conclusion today?
I just want to say, like, as AI evolves and integrates even more into our society, jobs certainly that are repetitive, that have like clear set instructions, will certainly be taken over by AI. But rather than seeing this as like a threat, because you think like, oh my gosh, world domination, robots, we're not there yet, but we can utilize them and see and like not see this as a threat or an excuse to not get started, because eventually we'll get taken over, but instead we can think strategically how AI can support your copywriting journey, actually. So like, because like just I mentioned just now, copywriting is about connecting and converting, branding, brand essence, storytelling, and it's like all based on strategy, and that's something AI can't perform, but you can as a copywriter. So focus on that: emotion, content that customers can relate to, strategy, content target to the buyer's journey, and support, bringing in AI to actually assist you so you can focus on more creative thinking, more strategy. That's what I would say to all the copywriters out there that are worrying about AI writers. Yeah.
That's a great advice. I think someone somewhere out there is going to be very happy to hear that their job is safe and secure.
Yeah.
Again, it was great meeting you. This was a blast. I hope this is your first live session, if I'm not incorrect, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's the first one. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't as scary as.
No, you made it really comfortable.
Oh,
Thank
that's so
you.
sweet. I know the first one can be overwhelming. Mine definitely was.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. But this was great, and I hope we get to do this again. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
Course. And for everyone else, thank you so much for joining us. And if you would like to get any more information or would like to join the IQI family, you can give us a call at 905-564-0188. And you can also email us at info@iqicanada.com. Thank you. And thank you, Oyan, again. Bye
Thank you,
bye. See you next
Simran.
time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.